This is Josiah Plays Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I am here at Melsin Shear in Cluricon, the fortress that we've just reclaimed and broken the siege, playing my character Cato Bloodrose the Paragon. And we're about to go into this broken tower because a wounded soldier named Matrim Hawkins claims that something horrible is happening beneath the broken tower. Perhaps I should investigate. So, without further ado, let's investigate. Let's F this place. I investigate by breaking shit. +1 courage for investigating. Oh yeah. Man, I gotta... What? I gotta get back and play some more Kingdom Death Monster. My imagination, or can I not get down here? It's my imagination. Oh, that counts as stealing. This is an owned area. This isn't just a dungeon, basically. Oh. Well, now I don't want to break stuff. Fine. If this is all civilized area, I'll behave myself. But if they do have anything they don't care about laying around, well, I'll have to look into that. Discovered a hidden object, it says. What hidden object? Are you calling this a hidden object? This tower's kind of abandoned. This leads down to the basement. Happened to her? Well, these robes might be evidence. I'd better hold on to them for safekeeping. The contents of this pile, evidence. Evidence. I'll tell you what game I'm most excited about. Pathfinder Kingmaker. Man, that game looks incredible. Oh, who the fuck is this? Is this the crazy lady from the hospital that I said was going to be the villain?
You couldn't leave the prattling of a madman alone, could you? This is my sanctum, trespasser. You couldn't possibly understand the work I'm doing here. I fear I will need to kill you now. Perhaps the process will provide some insights into your unique power.
I'm glad you're confident, but good fucking luck with that. Since you're going to kill me anyway, you might as well reveal to me all the secret plans about your work.
Don't you see? The physiology of the mortal races is a book we've barely begun to crack. You couldn't possibly understand. I take these young men and women and I open them and I see what truly lives within. Magic is changing, and so are those who wield it. I am merely bold enough to look and learn the how and why.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to chop you in half then.
How unsurprisingly noble of you. Few possess the intellectual acuity to appreciate my work.
Well, nobody's going to appreciate your work in about 2 minutes.
Perhaps I will learn something from your death. Ooh, this...
Okay, take your best shot. Did you just summon a little asshole? Diggerade! She's kind of summoning a shitload of sprites. She just healed that one. That's cool. What are you gonna do now? Annoy me is the answer. Oh, she's dead already. Wow. She was really full of confidence. There's someone so weak. This was not much of a dungeon, was it? Doesn't look like there's anywhere else in here I can go. The wounded soldier, Matron Hawkins, is in the Melsinshire Hospital. He'll be pleased to know that I've slain his tormentor. Yeah. Good. I slay tormentors. That's kind of what I do. Still counts as owned. Anyway, yeah, I'm super excited about Kingmaker. Can't wait to play it.
Dawned for Melsinshire.
But I don't even know when it comes out. They haven't announced an exact release date. It should be this year, though. Next month, Pillars, which I'm a little bit excited about. Okay,
you return!
Now this guy's gonna be crazy.
She's dead, isn't she? The moment she passed, the clouds surrounding my mind seemed to pass. What a wretched woman. Who knows how long she's been here, preying on the weak and injured. Seems I named you well, Scarecrow. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
So, what's next for you?
I do not think that I can return to the Chandlery after what I've seen. Where does one go after they've seen the horror of war?
The VA, I guess? What about Megan?
A kind soul. She hasn't left the hospital since the siege. I don't think she even sleeps.
You're going to miss Melsinshire if you leave.
I wish I'd never come to this cursed city.
I'll take that as a no.
I survived the horror of battle only to find the horrors of the hospital.
Well, now the horrors of the hospital are cut into little burned pieces. Goodbye. Completed my 164th task. Coriolia Scathe lies dead, and her dark crusade ends with her. No more soldiers will be forced to undergo torture in the name of furthering knowledge. I'll find some unknown soldier. I've also leveled up to level 35. I'm the best at alchemy, apparently. And we're gonna... Oh, good, Tempest. We can start getting Tempest. Do some crazy lightning shit. Next level, I hit 55, and I can get my final class, my final destiny, which is called Champion, I think. Let's just see what happens if I... Well, I don't want to do it in here. I kind of do, though. Okay. That seems pretty legit. So much lightning. I think I'm ready to leave.
Welcome to the war.
That always happens. That one song starts to play and then it cuts itself off. I think I'm ready to leave Melsenshire and actually go out adventuring in a new land. A land unlike any I've known before. Well, this does look different.
You! Stop! State your business.
Keep your hands off me, fool. I'm no Tuatha. I must speak with the Siegebreaker.
That's me. It's a Fae. Hey, Alan Shear's here, just wandering by.
Hail.
Sefedra will. Will she have anything interesting to say?
Talk to Captain Drafan if you're looking for work.
Who's Captain Drafan?
Drafan runs the Ariad. I've never been much for officers, but he gets things done, and he cares about his men and women.
Oh, I see. You're the Ariad, the, elite scout squad or whatever.
War is not won by brute force alone. It takes knowledge and planning to defeat the enemy. That is the Ariad's role, acquiring the knowledge that will carry us to victory, and sometimes eliminating those with similar knowledge on the other side.
I get it. And who are you?
I was asked to join the Ariad after my third battle here. Since then, I've probably spent more time in Cluricon than Melsenshire.
Well, it seems like a lovely place. I can see why you'd want to.
Farewell.
Goodbye. How about you, guy? Blyeth Arn.
It's me. You did me a good turn in Rathir, don't you remember? Family arms? No matter. I've been to war, and so have you, I hear. Seems I'm cut out for this sort of thing. They're calling me a hero, if you can believe it.
I vaguely remember you. So how'd the whole family arms thing work out for you?
I still can hardly believe it myself, but there I was, out there, a score of Tuatha, fast advancing, but not faster than this staff.
Now I remember
Sent up a
you.
beacon as I held them off until reinforcements came. Won a medal for that, right enough.
I had to go into Dolve Arn and steal your family weapons for you, and now you're here using them. Great! Well, I'm glad everything's working out and you're enjoying the war.
Used to think it meant sitting in a tower, lobbing a fireball now and then, and dining on hardtack. Out here, it's nothing like that. Nothing at all.
Great! Have fun with war and everything.
Greetings.
Captain Drafan, I'll bet you have work for me, don't you? I bet you do.
You're the one who slew the Baelor. Honor to you, champion. I command the Ariad.
It was nothing.
We are warrior scouts, the eyes of the Alfar. My men are scouting the Tuatha's retreat, though I fear I may have lost even them to this cursed forest.
Tell me about the Ariad.
The men and women of the Ariad are handpicked for possessing a very particular set of skills. We are the eyes of the Alfar forces. It is our responsibility to move among the enemy, to watch and wait, and when necessary, to kill.
And how did you get this position?
I have been leading the Ariad for many seasons now. I may not have the flair that some of our other leaders do, but I get the job done.
And you look like a ninja, so there's also that. What do you think about the Tuatha? Are they as helpless as they seem?
Vile creatures. The sooner we kill them all, the better.
You spend much time in Melsenshire?
My men and I are glad to be free of its walls. It is about time the brass decides to unleash us on these Tuatha dogs. Aye, Cluracan's doomed to drown in blood. Mark my words.
I am marking them right now. Do you know General Talera? She, well, did you know her, I should say?
Don't care what happened on the wall. Talera was a great general, through and through. She'll always be a hero to the Ariad, and to me.
Okay. So tell me about these men of yours.
They are overdue. My men are never late. They are either where they are supposed to be, or they are dead. In fact, if you are venturing out into the forest, may I prevail upon you for aid?
Sure, I'd love to help.
3 of my men are missing. If you discover any evidence of what befell them within the Cursewood, let me know. Warrior to warrior, I would be in your debt. And if it would sweeten the pot, there'd be gold for you as well.
What else can you tell me about the Cursewood?
It's been called that ever since they laid the foundations of Melsenshire. Even the smallest of plants and critters can kill you out here.
I doubt it. Where do you think I can find your men?
Deep within the Cursewood, most likely. I sent 3 soldiers into the forest to track the movements of the Tuatha. Where that took them is anybody's guess.
Alright, I'll look around.
Farewell.
Eyes and ears. Captain Drefan of the Ariad has asked that I find out what happened to the scouts he sent into Cursewood.
Off into the swamps, I assume?
Oh, what's up with Aelin? Do you know of any allies I could find in Cluracan?
None that would be of any help. After a decade of Tuatha control, they've all gone quiet. But if there are any out there, I'm sure they'll be looking for you. Just keep your eyes open. After all, you'll be in their swamp.
Alright, Aelin. You want to come with me? No? Just gonna stay here and hang out at this camp, doing nothing? Alright, that's fine. Bye.
Be on your way.
Don't trust him. No idea what sort of Tuatha trap that might be. I didn't fight at the gate so a Fae could just walk in the front door. Don't trust him. I didn't fight at the gates. Don't trust him. No idea what sort of Tuatha trap that might be.
She's just walking in circles around this person. It's really weird. It's really weird.
Good luck out there. Can't trust a Fae no matter what they say they are. Good luck out there.
Alright, Sidon. Prepare to get quick saved on. Your hair is blinding me, sir.
It is a pleasure to meet the Siegebreaker. Especially here, in a land where pleasure has been all too rare. I am Sidon the Outcast, Prince in exile of the House of Sorrows. I'm here to welcome you to our home. I see the hesitation in your eyes. Although I am Fae of the Winter Court, you and I have a common enemy.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more about yourself.
I am Sidon the Outcast. Once, I was Prince of the House of Sorrows, but my true duties are to the true Court of Winter. The Winter Fae have been disgraced and despoiled by Gadflo and the Tuatha. With your help, I can end their reign.
That sounds good. Where'd you come from?
Clearly I'm not Tuatha. I carry a loathing for them that mortals could never understand. I simply approached your lines peacefully and expressed my desire to speak with the Siegebreaker. It seems that even the simplest mortal soldier can recognize an ally against our mutual enemy.
So, what's this about the Tuatha? You know a way to get rid of them.
Indeed. You accomplished a great feat here. But the Tuatha De Own are far from defeated. Before striking the heart, you must trim the fat and cleave through the bones. If you wish to put an end to Gadflow's reign, meet my brethren and me at Foe's Hearth to the east, and we can talk further there.
Holy shit, I can ask him a lot of things. Why don't you tell me more about yourself, Sidon?
I am Sidon the Outcast. Once I was Prince of the House of Sorrows, but my true duties are to my kind. The Winterfell have been disgraced and despoiled by Gadflow and his new god. For House and Heartbreak, I shall end his reign.
Okay. What do you know about Gadflow?
That little fool used to be nothing more than a capering jester in the Winter Court.
Jester?
But he found the power to rise against the High King and defeat him. It's enough to make you think there's something to his god, Tirnoch.
Scott is probably just some super ultimate Niskaru lord. Why are the Fae so divided?
We have walked these lands for countless ages. Always playing the same roles, always seeing to the proper cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Now, we face the end of our ways. Not from the mortals, as some had feared, but from our own kind.
That has to suck. What is the House of Sorrows like?
The House of Sorrows is home to the lovelorn, the desperate, and those ravaged by hope.
Ravaged
Together,
by hope.
My
Hashtag
brethren and
ravaged
I
by
took
hope.
back what the world had taken from us. Now, the Tuatha have taken our people, our houses, and our self-respect. We grieve at these losses, but we shall take them back by whatever means necessary.
Right, so you're a bunch of whiny edgelords, is what you're saying. What's the House of Vengeance? That's basically the Tuatha, right?
The House of Vengeance was a place of fierce honor and stoic determination that made granite seem soft and fickle. But not anymore.
Hashtag
When
fickle
Gadflow
granite.
rose up, he unleashed their bottled hatred and turned it against the mortals. Now, they're led by a vicious cur, more beast than fey.
Okay, yeah. Let's stand against that fickle granite together. So what do you think of the Summer Court, then? I've met lots of them. They seem less edgy.
When mortals think of fey, they prefer to think of the Summer Court. And why not? They're radiant and true, even if they are too full of themselves. By all means, pretend all the fey are like them. You'd never dare go to sleep if you truly understood the rest of us.
Tell me more of the nature of the Tuatha.
The Tuatha have corrupted the very soul of the Unseelie, twisting our people, stealing our noble houses, and driving our true leaders into exile. I've tried to get the Unseelie to unite against them, but by the time we realized their threat, it was too late. But I'll not give up.
The Unseelie is basically means the Winter Court, right? And not all of you are with the Tuatha?
We're only a shadow of what we were before Gadflow poisoned our minds. Seems natural for embodiments of decay, doesn't it? But unlike our lighter siblings in the Summer Court, we'll fight to cleanse the Tuatha from our lands, just as any wounded animal would.
Good luck with that. What do you think about Prismeer? Is it giving the Tuatha power?
Prismeer has always grown in our lands, but only with a surge of magic into our world was it anything other than a simple gem.
I see, so it's become powerful. What else can you reveal to me about this land, Cluricon? It seems kind of like a shitty place for now, no offense.
Home of my heart, and grave of my troubles. This is where the brave and foolish come to die. And in death, they feed the swift and sly.
Wait, did you just start rhyming? What is Bitterfrost?
We are the remains of the Winterfell. Refugees from the capital of Bale. Outcasts from the houses. And those who escaped Prismia Blades. The Tuatha have taken our court and our birthrights. And for that, we will take their lives to restore a balance once again.
Just remember, they can never take your freedom. Maybe they can, actually. But the answer's inside you the whole time. Who was Ventrinio again? I can't remember. Ventrinio. That's somebody I know. Oh, maybe I don't know him yet. Maybe he's the guy that I'm looking for. He was, like, the guy that I'm trying to find that was gonna help me figure out a way to get into... He was like Fomerus Hughes' rival or whatever, right? Do you know where I can find someone named Ventrinio? Presumably a gnome.
No need to be surprised. We know that you seek the corpse collector. Secrets are among our specialties. It wasn't so long ago that you were working with him here.
So
but
that's...
then,
That's
that
right,
was a
I was his
lifetime ago
assistant.
for you, wasn't it?
So he remembers that I was here working as Ventrinio's assistant, even though I don't remember. You know Aelin Shear, right over there, the one walking in circles?
I've heard of her, and I've seen her work. A dead diplomat here, a salvaged peace treaty there, a handful of lies told to protect an innocent. But even as a collector of secrets, there's precious little I know about her. Nothing could be more beautiful than a mystery like her.
Yeah, she's pretty rad. Do you know Agarth? Kind of a drunk old human fate weaver guy.
Yes, I traveled with Agarth back in his prime. But those are stories for another time.
They could be stories for this time. Alright, so what is it you want from me exactly?
I'd rather not talk here. Chloricon is filled with Tuatha spies. Travel to the old ruins at Foe's Hearth. We'll meet you inside and we can talk there.
Alright, I'll do that. Bye.
Now be careful. These swamps can be
There are
treacherous.
worse allies to have than the Winterfey.
Thanks, Aelin. Silence Falls. Okay, so this is the continuation of the main quest. A Winterfey named Sidon has told me that he leads a band of rebels fighting against the Tuatha. Sidon says he can help me fight the Tuatha and find a way into their homeland if I meet him and his compatriots at Foe's Hearth and Cursewood. Of course, it could be a trap. Yeah, Ventrinio was the guy that worked with Hughes, but he wanted to do more evil shit, and then he left to go work at the other place, and I was his assistant. That's right. You know anything about this guy?
I didn't fight at the...
Off into the swamps, I assume?
Oh, she does know stuff. You know Sidon?
I've heard tales of his work. Half trickster, half spirit of vengeance.
What do you know about Bitterfrost?
Sidon's band of merciless fae with lifetimes of training and everything to fight for? Yes, I think they'll be quite useful allies indeed.
Well, if you knew about them, why didn't you say something when I asked you about allies a few minutes ago? Never mind. What do you know about the House of Sorrows?
Believe it or not, the House of Sorrows is the most welcoming of the Unseelie houses. Then again, a viper nest is friendlier than the houses of pride and vengeance.
Do you think we can trust him?
You can't trust half the people you know. But you don't need to trust someone to have a mutual goal.
That's true. Alright, bye.
Good hunting.
Well, in that case, it's time to start exploring. Good thing we've gotten here to this endgame area where there's some giant rats. Epic enemies. You know what? No. Yeah, actually, I gotta take those, otherwise I'll stay on my map for White Flake! Alright. Alright. The White Flake. Giant piles of bodies being burned. Sure, that smells awesome. A shrine of Theoden. A pile of the loots. Flawless kite shield. It's flawless. It's a kite. It's a shield. Ancient Leon ashes. Hey, the monsters aren't gray. White flake hype. Play Kingdoms of Amalur. It's a drinking game. Play Kingdoms of Amalur, and every time you find a white flake, you gotta take a drink. Man, you would get fucked up. Everything's all grim here. Got some giant rats. I don't like their ratitude. Delicious rat meat. All kinds of siege stuff hanging around. What the fuck was that sound? What actually even that sound? Something's gonna jump up in a second. Maul my face off. Shadow Tier Mine. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't want to go to the mine right now.
Hail!
Elias Herc.
What are you doing out here? Did Captain Drafan send you? Tell him I'll be along shortly. I've got some unfinished business brewing here.
Yes, Captain Drafan did send me. He's worried about you.
Leader of the Ariad and my commander. We're scouts who serve the Alfar interests in Cluricon. Drafan's a stickler for the rules, but that's all right. Sometimes rules are useful.
Rules basically suck. Tell me about yourself, Scout.
I don't remember what I did before the war. That time is all hazy to me now. I've been killing for so long, I wonder if even my family would recognize me.
Don't suppose you're eager to get back to Melsenshire, then?
Don't get me wrong. I owe the walls of that fortress. They saved my life a dozen times over, but I'm glad to be out in the world again. It's where I do my best work.
So what's this unfinished business you speak of?
By unfinished business, I mean Deadeye, Tuatha assassin, responsible for hundreds of Alfar deaths in the war. The two of us just crossed paths here in the wood not half a day past. I hunted the monsters to shatter tier mines. You're the hero of Melsenshire, right? Think you can lend a hand?
Sure, I'll do your job for you.
Deadeye's inside. I don't dare to go in alone. Hundreds of my brethren have fallen to that creature. But you killed the Baelor. So I'll stand here and cover the exit with my bow. You can venture into Shattertear and hunt the hunter, so to speak.
Tell me more about Deadeye. Is he really so dangerous?
No one knows her actual Tuatha name. I probably couldn't pronounce it even if I did. What I do know is that she doesn't miss. Not with that fabled bow of hers.
God damn it.
As I said, hundreds of my fallen brothers bear witness to that.
It's Alton. In before Silver Bow of Duodon being used against me. What should I expect in there?
Judging from the amount of blood I've seen, Deadeye's probably wounded pretty bad, which means gutting the monster will be all the more risky. Don't underestimate the danger.
Alright, I'll go into Mighty Duodon and handle this.
Goodbye.
Elias Herc has tracked a famed Tuatha assassin known as Deadeye to a place called Shattertear Mines. He has begged me to enter the mine while Deadeye is still weak from battle and finish the enemy off. The fuck is that? Bolgans? This is the first time I've ever seen Bolgans in a dungeon. Can I get out of this water, maybe? Okay, cool. Well, he's about to get Bolgacked. Bolgacked, Josiah? I'll dig a grave! I'll dig a grave! Well, they're not gray, but they're still pretty fucking easy. The thing is, I think this dungeon is scaled up to my actual level right now. And it's still this easy. I think I'm just OP. Ope, 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 ope. They're usually more Bolganic than that. They're usually what now? What now? Just gave the camera a what now look. OP, organic. Kinda going for organic. I see. He said Bolganic. Who the fuck was that guy attacking? I will dig your grave! Dig your grave! Oh, he blocked getting his grave dug. Dig your grave! Blocked it again. What an asshole. But he died from the fire. At least they're putting up a fight. Oh, gank. Scepter of the Perfections. White Flake, take a drink. Cuirass of Crucible. Thera ad Woldus. Commissioned this from her beloved companion, the Docklefar Master Armorer, Neri Conir. Not very cool, though. Not very cool at all. Okay, which way am I going? Ah, Deadeye. Rose Hearth. Oh, really? That leads to where I need to go for the... That's interesting. Alright, Deadeye. I'm not going to take any shit from you. At first I thought she wasn't going to attack, but she definitely attacked. Oh, those arrows hurt! Okay, hold on. She's more of a threat. They're like, don't underestimate Deadeye. I underestimated Deadeye. Dig her grave. Oh no, I failed to dig her grave because I overshot the mark. I need to dig a fucking grave up in here. Just died. Alright, Deadeye is dead. Aye. Fuck this motherfucker! Fuck this motherfucker! That was pretty rad. Ooh, Sin. A bow called Sin. It's not called the Silver Bow of Duodon. Could be an abbreviation, though. SI for the silver part and N for the last part of Duodon. Silver Bow of Duodon. Sin. Sin. Looted from a Tuatha assassin. Unseelie Fey in design. Extravagant in its deadliness. This bow is crafted for the one-shot kill. I can't really tell. It doesn't really do that much damage. It's gonna get sinfully sold to a fucking vendor. Aurelia's Cowl. Praying to Aurelia for the favor of a haughty mistress. A shabby apprentice received this gift to gain an archmage's love. Nice damage. Ew. Ew, chance to freeze enemies. Ew, get out of here. Helm of the Elixir. Oh, that's dumb. This bow is dedicated to the one-shot kill. Unfortunately, most of its power was stripped from it when Deadeye died. Yeah. Pretty much, man. Pretty fucking much. Chosses of the Elixir. Nope, learn to choss. Slaughterer's Hammer. For those who like to slaughter. So apparently I need to go through this cave to get to whatchamacallit. So I guess I will. Guess I'll go to this place over here. Foe's Hearth. Quick save. Arathi Ruins, huh? That surprises me. Wait, hold on. It says to meet him at Foe's Hearth. This is Foe's Hearth, so presumably this is where I'm supposed to go. He didn't say go through some fucking dungeon full of monsters to find us, though. I don't know if this is if I'm supposed to be going this way. You know what? Fuck it. Because, like, my quest doesn't... See, my quest tells me... Oh, that's a different quest. Hold on. Now what does my quest want me to do? Even my quest wants me to go back. So this must be, like, the back entrance. The wrong way to go. Or something. Curse wood. It's a curse. It's a wood. That's what we call it. Curse wood. Curse wood. Doo doo doo. Well, good luck. Good news, Elias. Deadeye is dead.
Deadeye is finished then. Well done, warrior. Take this gold for your troubles. And now I best return to Captain Drafan. He'll want a full report.
Yep, he will. Goodbye, Elias. Good luck.
Goodbye.
And I have completed my 165th task. I've slain the great Tuatha assassin. Great needs to be in some fucking quotes. I've slain the completely mediocre Tuatha assassin named Deadeye. Elias Herc, the scout who was preventing Deadeye's escape, has given me gold in reward. Okay. We're gonna keep on exploring. Master Mage Bane. There's another shrine here. Bellum. Get some Death's Touch. King's Chakrams. No, I'm afraid not. Those are still worse than what I'm using. I've had my current chakrams for a really long time now, and I haven't updated them in forever. Oh, that's a thresh. Elite Mergen. And a bog thresh. I'm about to get my ass beat. Fuck you, motherfuckers! Fuck you, motherfuckers! I will dig your grave! No. Okay, actually, I'll block these attacks first. I will dig your grave! Oh. I will dig your grave! Bogged down by a thresh. Really, Nox? Bogged down. No, that was pretty good. It's been a while since I've had a lore stone.
Winter is strong in this place. When first the Fae walked into its depths, it bore great fossils, bones of beasts greater and more terrifying than we Fae. But for all their strength, the earth at their feet lasted longer. It sapped their strength, their life, their flesh.
This is about the House of Sorrows. The Winter Fae come to Cluricon and worship their home. Alright. This place doesn't seem as wintry as I was thinking it would, though. I mean, this is still a shitload of greenery. Like, lush greenery. Doesn't seem as wintry. Was expecting more winter. Maybe there's more winter coming up. Maybe more of the wintry area is Alabastra. All the crystals and shit. This is more of a swamp. Whoa, spiders. Is this another lore stone, just like right here?
A group of Winter Fae, called the House of Sorrows, have built their lives around the Midden. They feed and tend the bodies there, and sanctify the ground with what dead they bring. It is they who preserve the culture of our people, and make this the cradle of winter. For their part, they have been given a beacon, a small sapling of white bark and red leaves.
White bark?
From the bodies in the Midden. They call it the Halloween tree.
They've been given some Scarwood bark, and they're like, thanks. Okay, I get it. The Cradle of Winter, just like there was the Cradle of Summer. Both places gotta have a oh, this is not gonna be good. Whatever is gonna jump me up ahead here, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm sensing, like, Krudok or something, or multiple. Krudok and multiple spiders, or multiple Krudok. What's it gonna be? How did I know? Oh my god, I have a sense for these things. That hurt. Alright, I'm getting fucking destroyed. Fuck these motherfuckers! I'm webbed! Fuck these motherfuckers! Alright, now it's just you and me, Crud Master. I will dig your grave! Apparently I won't. This is a tough Krudok. Dig your grave though, this time for real! Alright, cool. Ah, here's one of the Ariad scouts. He's got white flake. The last thing he got before he died was some white flake, and it killed him. Tuatha hand wraps. King Gadflow dresses Tuatha Deo and mages uniformly in these sumptuous prismeer-studded enchanted garments. Okay, that's cool. Sumptuous. Some more Scarwood bark, right? Why not? What is this place? The Seven Widow Mine. I'm calling it now. There's spiders in there. Lethal white flake energy, yeah. It'll get you. You gotta watch out, it'll get you. Mergen, fuck you. Fuck you! Dig your grave. Oh shit, a bog thresh. Dig your grave! I will actually dig your grave this time. Okay, good. Fog thrushes, mergens. All the greatest hits of assholes are coming out. 2 white flakes in that warded chest. Alright. I think it's warded to prevent people from, like, getting the white flake for their own protection. Not because they considered the white flake so valuable. Trying to make sure nobody accidentally comes across this white flake. This is going to take me down to the drowned forest. Oh, that's a lot of Mergen. I feel like one of those fucking Banshane's gonna pop up out of here in a second. Oh, it's time for this. Fuck you! It's time for this again. Oh, dude, this spell is dope! Dude, that new fucking lightning storm spell is rad. And I don't even have it maxed out yet. I don't even have it maxed out. I've only got 4 out of 5, but I can put 2 more points into it. And then it'll be 6 out of 5. Oh, it's really good, man. Really good. Takes a little while to cast, but as long as you can get it off, it's fucking strong. It's a really big area. Super evil looking chest. What just spawned over here? Oh, goodness. One of these, and it's a really crazy looking one. What's up, Niskaru? Fuck you! Ah, he got me before I could get it off. Oh, now I'm on cooldown. Let's do this, let's do this! I will dig your grave! I don't think I will. No, he's not gonna let me dig his grave. There we go, I dug it. I basically want to use that fucking lightning storm spell now all the time, even if there's no reason to use it. Like, even if it's stupid to use it, I want to just use it. Alright, white flake in the pile of rocks. Now we're talking. More winter stone.
It was a time of change. The cycles of the seasons turned as ever. But inside the bones of the earth, there lurked a cold. It was not the cold of winter. Beside the houses of sorrows, pride and vengeance, a new turmoil fomented. A magic hitherto unseen.
A magic hitherto unseen. Hitherto. Oh, here's the other scout, maybe? Fallen warrior. Oh, is this the guy for remembrance? This is the unknown warrior. The Virani mercenary. Oh, he's got a journal. A blood-soaked journal. Oh, we better read that. Get the full story here. Most of this journal is too soaked with blood to be readable. That's a lot of blood. The Journal of Jalnar Raigan. Ilara herself has arrived with someone. They say she bears a weapon capable of defeating the demon. I do not know, but I hope it is true. It was true. 6 years of fighting. I do not remember when they stopped paying me, but I stay. Something about these Alfar. They do not speak our language or listen to the sea and storm, but they have a sort of honor. And the Tuatha. These dogs deserve to die. They are monstrous, like nothing nature ever blessed. I fight now because I have seen what they do, and know in my heart it must not be good. Tomorrow it will be over one way or another. If I survive, I will go home to the Ice Brine and see my brother. Oh, he didn't get to go see his brother. Because he died. I have discovered a journal that might belong to the warrior who saved Adrian Tier's life. He will probably want to read this. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. Oh, good. Fuck you! And you! Wait. And you! I will dig your grave also. I'm actually surprised and shocked that there was no white flake nor scarward bark in that chest. Rats, really? Fuck you, rats! And again, I say, oh, you did not. What amazes me is how little of my mana pool that takes to cast. I mean, I have a shitload of mana, apparently, because that's a huge AoE spell, and I could cast it a lot of times before I'd run out of mana. A lot of times. Let's get some rat meat. I don't want to loot a grave. Especially not taking the skull of somebody out of there. That's just weird. Keep hearing the sounds of some giant creature. Oh, that must be them. Yeah. Oh, wait. Wait, I've gone all the way around already? Holy shit. I'm back at the beginning. I didn't realize I'd already made a complete circuit of the area. Well, damn. Okay. So now let's explore through the kind of middle area here. No, it's not gonna happen. See, Niskaro would attack too fast to let me get that lightning spell off. Unless I can knock him back with this first. Fuck you! Fuck you! Alan Shear ran out here and helped, so that's cool. Briefs of the Fey Hunter. Anshelm Fey Hunter swore to hunt the godless Fey to extinction. The Fey, admiring his courage and armor, cheerfully slew him from ambush. This looks pretty good if you get the whole set. But when are you ever going to get the whole set? You know what I mean? Fuck you! Oh, they're too far away. One of them isn't. I said a do 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 do. I said, do 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 do. Hearing giant creature sound. What's happening over here? Something big gonna pop out of this water and siznak me? Technical term. There's not much to this zone actually, I'm just realizing. Firstwood's actually really small. Oh, the other scouts in the next area, in fact. What about my other quests? Where's Foe's Hearth? It's on the way to the next area. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I've pretty much explored this one already. Shadow Tier Mine. Gather reagents for Murdoch. What? The fuck is Murdoch? What quest is that? Alright, this one from way back where he just wants me to make him endless blazing salve potions. I wish I could get quests out of here. Like, if I could abandon these and get them out of my log, I would actually really like to do it. So those tasks are useless, and... Alright. Let's go back to Adrian Tier.
Hail,
Also,
warrior!
I'll
It is
sell
the
some
hero
stuff.
of Melson Shear.
Yeah, I'd love to see your shit. Sinbow, 15,000, I'll take it. Crucible, Aurelia. I'll keep the Fey Hunter Greaves. I don't think I need minor healing potions in my life anymore. Raiders will be just fine. Alright, I'm back down to 39.
To take a look at my wares. Another time. And then.
Greater health regen. Greater mana potion, greater healing potion, master healing potion. Fate potions. Yeah, that's fine. Fucking shadow prisms. Like I'm ever gonna use those. Alright. Realities. Yeah, we're done with you. Let's go see Tyr and tell him to dry his tears because we got news for him. Actually, I was going to say we got good news for him, but no, we don't. We have the opposite of good news for him. Prepare to shed some tears because our dude you like, he's dead.
A journal? Let me see. This book looks like it might belong to the man who saved my life. He speaks of a brother in a place called the Icebrine Coast. Perhaps when the war is over, I will travel there and tell this man how his brother died. Thank you, champion. This book has brought me some small measure of peace.
No problem. Bringing peace is what I do. Goodbye. I have completed my 166th task. Armed with the Journal of the Unknown Warrior, Adrian Tyr has vowed to depart from Melsenshire once the war is over, to find his savior's living kin and pay respect. Gotta find the third scout and go meet up with Sidon. Both of those things take place in the next area. So that means we're already done with Cursewood. Except for going to Seven Widow Mine, and I'm assuming we'll get a quest that sends us there. We go now to the Midden. But what about this? What about this? New moves? What new move? Oh, no. I've had that move forever. Did I get some other new move? Oh, this looks cool. Attack from dodge with the chakrams. Ah, Tempest is my new move. That's what my super cool fuck you storm spell is like. It's called Tempest. How do I get that finesse thing I want? Oh, I just take it. It's right here. Arcane Weaponry 4. The next level I'll take that and finish out Tempest. The Tempest. Getting all tempestuous up in her. Alright. So now we'll go over here to the Midden. But what I was curious about was the lore stones. Oh, I see. This is 2 out of 5 for Cluricon. Not just for Cursewood, for Cluricon. But this is a thing for the entire realm. Okay, that makes sense then. And then there's also ones for Caelid Coast, the Midden, and Apatir. Oh, Apatir we got. Caelid Coast and the Midden. And the Midden is the area we're going now. So, what happened when I just clicked on that? Why does it look like that now? That's weird. Okay. I need to go this way.
Huh?
Go to the Midden. If I find a guy named Malcolm there, he'll be Malcolm in the Midden. If I just visit there every once in a while, but on a regular basis, I'll be visiting there intermittently. Intermittently. What? That's terrible. That was a Nox pun right there. Hey Sin, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Did you finish your stream? You must have. What were you streaming? Some weird game. Some zombie game or something, right? Well, there's a quest giver. Shrine of Lyria. Grab some Scarwood bark. Oh yeah. It's not just in chests anymore, kids.
I have waited some time for you to come, Siegebreaker, and it seems that my patience has, at least, been worthwhile. The House of Sorrows has need of your might. Aid us, and you will earn a strong ally in the war against the Tuatha Deon.
Who are you?
You may call me Bizarrain. I
Bizarrain.
represent one of the great houses of the Winter Court, the House of Sorrows. This war with the Tuatha has worn the house to all but dust. We Fae are ill-equipped to handle such change. But your kind, you mortals, can bear it.
What do you need, Bizarrain?
Like your Alfar allies, we Winter Fae suffer under the Tuatha's onslaught. And like the Alfar, we Winter Fae need a champion. But it is a difficult position we are in, mortal. The Fae are not like your kind. We have different priorities, different threats. We need someone who understands that.
I understand all this shit. I'm the fucking leader of the House of Ballads. I've done so much Fae shit, you don't even want to know how many fucking Fae quests I've done. I am friend of Fae, really. But the question is, why the fuck can't these Fae... Why can't these Fae ever get their own damn champions? Why are they always like, hey, we're fucked. We need one of you mortals that we always talk down to be our champion. Like, ain't you Fae ever got your own fucking champions? I'm just saying. L2 champion. Alright. As is often the case when I meet useless Fae, I will help you.
It is not a simple task I ask of you. I have only approached you because you show the potential of use. You must still prove your worth. Go to the Midden and find the place called the Proving Halls. This Hearthstone will grant you access.
Hearthstone?
Once you are within the halls, my questions will be answered.
I have to prove myself? Seriously? Alright. I've been given instructions by Bizarrain, a Winter Fae associated with the House of Sorrows, to find the Proving Halls and undergo some sort of trial there. Apparently he and the Winter Fae need my help in their fight against the Tuatha. And it's a faction quest, so this is a whole new faction for me to do a quest line for. A seemingly plain amulet given to you by the mysterious Fae Bizarrain. Okay. Fuck you! Fuck you! Don't hit me with poison. I'm trying to do some Tempest. Don't hit me with your shit. I'm trying to do some Okay! That's it. Now you're pissing me off. You're clean pissing me off. Tempest! I'll dig your grave. Alright, I just wanna dig your grave. Prove yourself first, or you could just decline and Bizarrain on his parade. Ah, shit, Nox. Ah, shit. Alright. Something sounds scary up ahead. Code of lightning warding. Alright, so here's Foe's Hearth. This is where I actually need to go in to meet Sidon. So I suppose that's what I'll do. In we go. he just floating along? I don't appreciate when people float like that. What are these people gonna want from me? Seriously. Fucking oh, Agarth is here.
Can't believe we beat you here. Sidon knows some amazing shortcuts through this place.
Wow, I'm surprised to see Agarth here. Frost Skirmisher.
My people have lost so much, but we shall not lose our minds as well. My people have lost. My people have lost so much.
I wonder if her
but we
people
shall
have
not
lost
lose
so
our
much.
minds as.
The Prismeer Chantries stole the will of my house. All our strength was useless against them. The Prismeer Chantries.
I wonder if the
stole
Prismeer
the will
Chantries
of my
stole the will
house.
of his house or not.
So few
Our
of the Winter
strength
Court
was
left to stand
useless
against the Tuatha.
What about you, Bitterfrost
We
soldier?
thought our house was invincible. We never imagined that it could be corrupted from within. We thought our house was invincible.
I wonder if they thought their house
we never
was
imagined
invincible.
that it could be corrupted from within.
So few of the Winter
Kinda
Court
Sidon.
left to stand against the Tuatha.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Agarth before I talk to this dude. What up, homie? What are you doing here?
Good to see Sidon still around. It's been a long time.
Yes, he said he knew you. Tell me what you know about Sidon.
Old Sidon's a snake.
Snake
but
hype?
he's still on our side. Why, I remember when he helped rescue my fiancée from Rassilon, back in my younger days.
Now you're just
Of course,
making
he
shit
called
up.
off the wedding and just mooned over Sidon after all that. He has that effect.
And you know this Bitterfrost group. They like to repeat themselves, I've noticed.
I had wondered what happened to the Winter Fae when Gadflow took control. Seems that they formed the Bitter Frost. They've got as much to fight for as our kind, and nothing left to lose. We couldn't ask for a better ally.
Bitterfrost sounds like some kind of Canadian fucking garage band. Like the really cold parts of Canada. Okay, you think we can trust this guy?
Sidon and I used to be best of friends. Sure, it's been a decade or two, but for Faye, that's barely a blink of the eye. I'd trust him with my life.
Good to know. Alright, bye.
Good luck with Sidon.
Alright, listen, meditating man. We need to talk about this whole thing. How can I do your job for you? That's what I want to know.
It is agreeable to see you, Siegebreaker. Cluricon can be inhospitable at times, as the Tuatha have learned. We've made sure of it.
Alright, maybe stop talking about how great you are right before you tell me how useless you are and you need me to do something. We're awesome, we're the best, we're awesome, we're the best. Oh, but there's this thing we totally can't do. So, could you help us out while we sit around? That'd be great. Alright, you said you could help us.
So I did. We are the Bitter Frost, the last few remnants of free Winter Fae. We have refused to bend knee to Gadflow or his god. Our numbers are few, but we have fought our kin as best we can. The once noble houses of sorrow, pride, and vengeance have all fallen under Gadflow's sway. Until they're freed, the Tuatha's ranks will continue to swell with the faithful.
So, why do I need your help? To be perfectly honest, I don't need your help. I can handle this all by myself, but the game thinks I need your help, so...
You can't fight a war on your own.
I can,
And even
actually.
if you could, you'd find your path barred by the House of Pride, as well as the House of Vengeance.
I could kill
you
them.
need a way to strike at their heart. A way to reach Gadflow himself. And we know how you can get there.
Alright. What do you want me to do?
Blind him. Cut out his tongue. Draw the venom from our land. Only then will we be able to begin to strike at Alabastra. The Tuatha have built Prismeer Chantries across Cluricon. From here, Gadflow rallies the faithful, preaches the word of Tirnoch, and corrupts our land.
So go destroy some churches.
These
Got
chantries
it.
and disrupt Gadflow's ability to infect this land. Without Gadflow to guide them, the Tuatha in Cluricon will be disorganized and scattered. When this is done, we'll take you to Ventrinio. He can help you breach Alabastra.
No problem. You really didn't need that much explanation. You could have just told me, go wreck some churches, and I would have been down. Tell me more about these chantries.
The Tuatha built chantries of Prismere in the heart of Cluricon. From here, Gadflow watches, and his toxic prayers seep into the heart of every Winter Fae. No Fae can withstand their power up close, and no House of the Winter Court can be free until those abominations are destroyed.
Hashtag Churchbreaker. Yes, Nox. Alright. How do I find them? Will you just mark them on my map?
There are 3 of them, to the south and east. Kill their guards, then smash their crystals and be done with them.
Perfect.
Gadflow will try to stop you, but it's just a harmless projection. He can't hurt you. At least, not directly.
Alright, cool. Kill guards, smash crystals. This sounds like it's right in my fucking wheelhouse. Okay, goodbye.
Go now. Break the tyrant's grip.
But what about this place? Do you not want me to go in here and explore this dungeon? No, obviously they're gonna send me in here later. See, look, it reconnects up with that other area. Ventrinio's probably in here. And they're gonna act like, oh yeah, we'll get you to Ventrinio. I could probably just walk down this fucking hallway and find him myself. But let's leave that alone for now.
So few of the Winter Court left to stand. These Fae have formed quite a fighting force. It'll be good to have them on our side.
What do you know about these Prismere chantries?
Gigantic red pillar with the image of Gadflow? We saw it on those back in Dalantarth. That seems so long ago. If they're everything
so
Sidon
long
says
ago.
they are, sounds like Gadflow is trying to get a foothold in Dalantarth.
I see. You know anything else about them?
Sounds like that thing in the Dalantarth cave when Gadflow talked to us.
I remember it.
Kill the guards, smash the crystals, and that should sort them out.
Great. Goodbye.
Be careful around the chantries. Even you can't be immune to Gadflow's.
Oh, dude, that would be a real fucking coup for Gadflow. If he converted me to his side, the forces of good would be fucked. Saito said the game doesn't have multiple endings. So I'm assuming you can't do a thing where you, like, choose to side with Gadflow and, like, take over the world or something. Which is fine. I mean, I wouldn't do that anyway, but it's always nice to have the option. In fact, I'm a little offended by the idea of an RPG that doesn't have multiple endings. What kind of RPG? Oh, shit, Arcane Barghest, draining my manas. Draining all my manas. I still got enough mana to do this! And this! And this! And enough sword to do this! I will dig her grave! Mana draining arcane barghests. Nice. I guess that's what makes them arcane. They're like, I will dig your mana's grave. Chest. White flake. If anything, you'd probably pretend to go along with him and then betray him soon after. And that does sound like the kind of thing I would do. Oh, is this the third scout? That one wasn't locked, so no white flake or scarwood bark. Ooh, we got some big ass bones again. I wonder what the fuck died here. There we go, it's another dead one. That's all the scouts. I've located the whereabouts of all 3 missing scouts. I should return to Drafan for my reward. 4 scouts. Hollow log. Pile of rocks. Minor healing potion. We're in fucking Cluricon, a level 30 to 35 zone, and I'm finding a minor healing potion. Minor! Alright, fucking Crudock. I can do this! Ah, shit. I can do this! Ah, shit. I can do this! Alright, this fucker is fucking me up. Heal, 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 heal. Block this shit. Put some fire on him. Dig his grave. Dig his... No! Dig his grave. Don't get hit by his green sprinkler. Minor healing potion at this point in the game. Fucking absurd. How much... Oh, it doesn't even tell you how much the minor healing potions heal you for, but it's a really small amount compared to my current hit point total. I'll tell you. Area. Heal me. Oh, more quests over here. Wonder if this is like a little town or something. It's a bunch of named people over there, so maybe it's some kind of little pseudo-settlement. Pseudo-settle. Pseudo-settle. That looks like a giant-ass jail, one of those huge, unnecessarily large jails. So maybe it is a town. The cam was like, oh, it looks like you don't have any minor healing potions left. Let's fix that. Right? Because I just sold off my minor healing potions? Is this the way to... This is the way to the keening. I don't want to be keened right now. The midden. I just now entered the midden? He's by himself? Hey, who else is attacking these spiders? There's some mage on my side. I can do this! Motherfucker, I can do this! Who is that? Some fey dude.
The Sorrows call.
The Sorrows tender.
Mortals now walk the midden, where once they never tread.
Well, thanks for the help, random fey guy. Congratulations on being, like, one of the 1% of fey who are useful in any way ever. Way to be part of the solution, bro. Way to be part of the solution. Oh, this is the House of Sorrows. Holy shit. But I'm not supposed to go here yet, right? I have to do the proving halls first. Which is... I don't know where the proving hall is. Oh, apparently proving hall is up there. So I won't go in here yet. But this is apparently their base. And this is their tender.
You are the siege breaker?
Hey Dennis, how you doing?
Our house's king, seeks you out.
Yes, I've already met Bisserain.
Mortals now walk the midden. The way to the House of Sorrows does not lie here, mortal, but with Bisserain. He has sought you out, so you must seek him.
How you doing, Dennis? Did you finish your stream? Well, that's a stupid question. Obviously, if you're in my chat, you finished your stream. How did your stream go? Did you ever beat that one boss you were working on in Dark Souls 3?
The House of Sorrows is not open to those that do not belong, mortal. Seek out Bisserain. Your aid is needed. You are the way to the House of Mortals now walk the midden. You have come, as he said you might. Have you found our king, Bisserain, waiting for you in Cursewood? The Winter Fae need your help, but it is only Bisserain's place to tell you of our plight. Remember.
I've already spoken to Bisserain. Alright, so these people aren't going to give me the time of day until I complete the fucking testing thing that Bisserain wants me to do. That's fine, I understand. Oh, she's a trainer. She a trainer. There's some things... There's something over here. Some ludicals. Hard to spell chest. The spelling this chest is ludicrous. Minor healing potion? Come on, random loot tables for this zone. You know as well as I do that's some bullshit. You never beat him, he frustrated you so much you gave up on him for today. What was that boss called? Switch game for a bit to calm yourself down. That makes sense. So then what were you playing? Some Wildlands? That's a cool game, that Wildlands. I'm gonna buy that and play it eventually. Which is better, in your opinion, Dennis? Or which do you think I like more? Wildlands or Far Cry 5? Alright, well I found the proving halls and some water. And I'll do some swimming. So they do have a little camp here. Stone of the Midden.
Solemn, solemn, hallowed tree. Glory to the graveyard be. Far from forests of the west, do the dying have this rest.
The Gallows Tree. It's a hymn to the revered tree of the Winter Fae. The Winter Fae are pretty grimdark. They're kind of like the Shader Kai in D&D. Chemavet could be a Winter Fae. So that's the proving halls. We're not going to do the proving halls just yet, though. We're going to see... Maybe we will do the proving halls, actually. Why not? Let's go nuts. Let's prove some shit. Wildlands is a bigger game? How much bigger? 50% bigger? Twice as big?
And so you have come, whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your confusion, I am Bizarrain, king of the house.
What?
During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium.
You're not Byzantium, you're a floating ball. I ain't gonna take fucking orders from a floating ball. I got some pride. Map in Wildlands is 50% bigger? Okay, that's quite a bit bigger. How many hours did you put into Far Cry 5, and how many hours have you played Wildlands, you think? But you haven't finished Wildlands, right? I mean, you still have quite a bit to do in that game. You didn't even finish the main crit path or anything in Wildlands, did you? How are you talking to me through a floating ball?
Through the crystal you see before you. It is not magical in and of itself, but a conduit for my own magic. All your actions will be known to me. Every word will be listened to.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I get it. You've got me on cam. What is this about? Why are you making me go through this stupid runaround after all the things I've already done to prove myself? Fucking check my Wikipedia page, bro.
This is about you, of course. You are the only mortal to be given a chance to join the House of Sorrows. But do not think such an offer is given out of honor or respect for you. What drives me to this offer is what brought you here. Necessity.
Far Cry is awesome, but you should get when on sale. Yeah, I'll get both of those when they're on sale. Like, when they're on sale real cheap. Because right now, money's super tight for me. I can't afford any full-price games. See, I've already paid for Pillars of Eternity 2 when I backed it on Kickstarter. I already paid for Pathfinder Kingmaker when I backed that on Kickstarter. So I don't have to pay for those when they come out. So that's good. Alright, fine, Bisserain, or Floating Ball. Bisserain Proxy. What do you need me to do?
What you do is of no concern to me.
Oh, fuck my
What I
life.
hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best help the house. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your only path out of these halls. I can tell you no more, other than that I will be watching.
One of the things I are is a fucking Fae killer, so don't annoy me too much. Okay, we got Ancient Leonashes. 3 of them! Never fought this many Leonashes at one time. I can do this! And this! Motherfucker. Don't shoot me with that shit. I need to finish this one off. Alright, you're just starting to annoy me now. Alright, that one just healed. Ow. I will dig your grave! Then there were 2. You're not gonna like what happens now. Because I'm about to do this! And this! And this! Handled. Minor mana potion, okay. Really, with the minor potions, you guys? You got jokes. Because I know this dungeon is scaled fully up to my level right now. Which means it's a level 35 dungeon. Dropping minors. I can't even. I can't even. Can you even? I can't even. Wildlands is $30 on PSN for me here in Canada. I think I'll wait till it's even cheaper than that. Corroding Prismere Greatsword. Hold on. Nah, that's not as good as my sword. Wait, is there a thing I can jump off of here? Wow, most pointless jump off ever. In the US, it should be cheaper. Who the fuck is this?
Yes? Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not help!
What's going on here?
Beast roam these halls, mortal. Once these lands were quiet, gentle. Now they mean to kill all that tread upon it, even the Winter Fae. My people have lived in peace for decades, centuries. But now we're awash in war and corruption, and we cannot stop it.
Alright, where's the monster?
I do not know. The midden, it has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently.
Why are you holding your hands up like that?
What was that? It is here!
Stop holding your hands up like that. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Oh, and he's got boggarts. Alright, this might be a little bit serious. Because Etten war priests are tough. Hey, do you fucking mind boggart? I'm trying to do a thing here. Ow, I'm getting wrecked. Man, this thing hits hard. Time to drink one of those minor healing potions. I think I drank a minor there. Hold on. I've got 3 left. I want to test this. I'm gonna let him hit me a couple times. One more time, buddy. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Adrenaline surge. Now let's drink one. See, that's all a minor. Actually, a minor still gives me back a pretty decent chunk of hit points. Wait, was that a minor though? Now I know I had 3. And I have 1 left, so I've been using minors for sure. Oh yeah, get some of this. I will dig your grave! You like lightning blasts? Boom! Alright, that guy was pretty tough. Hybrea has vanished, and I am still trapped within the proving halls in the middle of Bisserain's trial. I should press onwards to see if I can find a way out of this place. Perfectly reasonable time to do some journaling. And some flower picking. And some chest looting. Health potions must be a percentage of the bar or such. They probably are a percentage. Well, because all it says on the description, it doesn't tell you how much they heal for. This says it's a small amount of your health. These say a moderate amount of your health, and these say a large amount of your health. So it probably is percentages. Like 20%, 50%, 70%, or something like that. You know what I mean? Or 20, 50, 80, or something like that. So they're not useless even at this level. They're just not great. But they are better than I thought they were. I will give them that. What dangerous encounter awaits me next? Oh, good.
And
the ball.
so you have completed your first trial. Your actions spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why?
Well, because that's what I do. I kill creatures. Tell me why I'm here.
It would be at great fault if I did not know something of you, the mysterious mortal without a fate to call his own. Your lack of fate is intriguing, I will admit. And although it is why I summoned you, it does not represent the whole of your nature. Hence, the need for evaluation. Ahead, you will find a Fae of Sorrows succumbing to poison. I am interested to see what you make of him.
Alright. As the fucking boggarts close in on me, I'm gonna write this in my journal. I found another magical construct through which Bisserain told me about a poisoned Fae who lies dying somewhere in the proving halls. The Fae may hold the key to my escape, as well as provide some more information about what's going on. Oh, there's a fucking Leonash also. Take some of this! She just healed herself. Alright, take some of this. And dig your grave! I got you trapped in the corner now. What you gonna do? You're gonna get your grave dug. Vigorous gauntlets. Really? Oh. Now we're talking. Slightly more armor. I lose a lot of block efficacy, but I gain a lot of health and mana and a socket. After I gem those, I think I'll probably use those. Those are probably an upgrade for me over my current gauntlets. That's good. It's about time I found an item that I actually wanted to use. I'm not sure what I can put in an armor socket exactly. What do I have in... I have plus 30% armor. But I could put other things in there too. Well, at least it's starting to give me some acceptable loot. In addition to the minor healing potions. Okay, now we gotta find some poisoned Fae. See what's cracking with him. Open this up. Scarwood bark and a minor healing potion. Sometimes the game is just fucking with me, I swear. Well, let's see what's up with this
Please,
guy.
Are you the mortal that Bisserain has brought to aid us? The one he is promised?
His name is Catarok.
Mercy, I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me. Please, end my suffering.
Dude, I got purification potions right here. I mean, let's not get dramatic, bro. I can just give you a purification potion. You don't need to die. Who did this to you?
I do not know. Everything is blurred. I do not even know where I am. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bizarane.
Wait, Bizarane did this. He poisoned you just to test me? That's an asshole boss right there. Work demons. Hashtag work demons.
He was meant to save us from the Tuatha, to preserve our oldest traditions, to protect the Winter Fae.
What happened?
I do not know. It is some poison. In other times, the Fae would not be vulnerable to this. But we are weaker now. We are prone. I could have walked from this once. But now...
Do you want me to kill you?
Please, mortal. I know it's strange, but the Fae are not like you. Death is different to us. I will rise once more in time, but killing me will let me escape this suffering.
Well, you happen to have picked the right person to ask. Because this is exactly the sort of thing I would do. Of course, I'll kill you.
Thank you for ending this.
Giant blood spray in 5. Or... light turning weirdness. Katarok the Poison Fae has vanished. I am no closer to escaping the proving halls. I should keep exploring the dungeon and find a means of escape. Alright, sure. Great Shield of the Elixir. Can only be opened with the proper key. Alright, well in that case... looks like I'm going this way. Hashtag work demon boss, yeah. I see another stupid ball of Bizarane's bullshit. Triple B!
Death is something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that Fae die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity?
6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. Why is this trial needed?
I lead a court of Winter Fae who wish to free these lands from the Tuatha, and we have gone too long without new blood.
That's not
you
a good
have demonstrated
sound.
substantial worth. One trial remains.
Is that a bog thresh? And some boggarts? You really think these fucking scrub-ass enemies are gonna do me in? I'm gonna do this! I will dig your grave! I will dig your grave! Get out of here. Ooh, King's Chakrams. Technically do more damage than Allander's Edge. But But this gives me a blanket 20% extra damage with everything, which is so fucking good that I can't consider switching right now. Anything else of interest in this room? Fucking Biserain. What a punk. They're trying to make you discombobulated. Alright, Nox. Good thing I got this black cohosh. I was running short on those. I only have like 300 of them. Interesting, there's like an overlap between ruins and a Fey Hollow here. I don't know if I've seen that before. Oh, I'm out under the sky again. I'm both in a dungeon.
You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions. No more questions.
Please attack me.
The House
Please
of Sorrows
attack
has
me.
always held a precarious position in this world. And now, we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice.
I know, it's a process. I'm working on it. Christ. Why show yourself now?
Because there are trials that I can observe from afar, and others that I must see at hand. We have reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly.
Oh, you're gonna try to fight me. That's going to be adorable. Wait, I want to ask those other questions first, though. Hold on.
Indeed.
I mean, not ask that one that I asked until after I ask the other stuff.
You have reached this chamber, the House of... You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice.
What's the point of this trial?
I am not one to take anything on faith. If I wish to know an object's worth, I examine it for myself.
Motherfucker, I'm not an
This trial
object.
is designed to demonstrate your mettle.
Oh, I'll demonstrate my metal right up... Yeah. You won't like it. What is your fucking deal, Biserain? Like, seriously.
I am the King of Sorrows.
Oh,
I have held
he's the
dominion
king.
over these halls, over this house, over the Winter Fae who dwell here. But the war upon Cluracan has sapped me of my strength. Should these times continue, I may become nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm the Queen of Ballads. Ooh, you're right. That's way less impressive sounding than King of Sorrows. Shit. Why don't you tell me what the House of Sorrows is really all about? Why so sorrowous? Hey, Saito, how you doing? Welcome.
It is we who permit the Winter Fae to rise above their basic nature, to foster decay and ruin. A nature that normally divides rather than unites. For a time, the House avoided the war that cleaves this land. But now that war is upon us. And we are not ready.
What a fucking surprise. Short-sightedness out of Faye. Alright, what can I do?
The House of Sorrows has always existed to preserve and maintain the oldest traditions of winter. We are the essence of these Fey lands. The House holds an authority among the Fey that the Tuatha have always coveted. Now, they finally seek to claim that power for their own. We must conclude your trial. Ready your weapon. You are to strike me down.
I would fucking love to. But why show yourself now?
Because there are trials that I...
And then we already
have
asked
reached
him
the
this.
trial that I must be present for.
Why do I need to strike you?
What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations.
Well, I deal in ass-kicking, not holding back. He wants it to be an objective test. Having to deal with some shenanigans lately, but what time are we playing tomorrow, Saito? What time are we playing tomorrow? If you've already answered this in an email, sorry, but I haven't checked my email today. Well, not since early this morning. Alright. 3:30 PST on the morrow. Alright, I'll try to remember to get some sleep before then. Okay, good. I would love to strike you down. You have no idea how much pleasure this will bring me. House of Sorrows? In this case, more like House of Jubilation.
Indeed. Perhaps not.
No, I really will, but don't get excited about how cool you are until you see how cool I am. Wait, what? What's he doing?
Speak. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me.
What are you talking about?
The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but I would not put that past them.
We're really not going to
The
fight.
house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us.
Was any of that real?
Some. Your reactions were real, but the Fae with whom you interacted, Tybri, Kadarok, and myself, were not. They were but apparitions of the Fae you will come to know in this house. As facsimiles, the apparitions were appropriate enough, but I think you will find their real-world counterparts more complex.
Right, apparitions. Okay. You call this a trial? It's kind of a joke, isn't it?
I know it is not the mortal way to test someone in a manner such as this. The beast, the poison, it was all done out of necessity. I did not need you to understand the trial. I only needed it completed. I do not have time for you to meet the struggles of the house unprepared.
I'm so prepared. I'm gonna stop the Tuatha. With or without you and your little renegades or whatever the fuck. I mean, honestly, I don't need you, but I understand that there could be some quests involved in helping you, and I do like quests. So, yeah.
Perhaps you will indeed deliver us from them. Or perhaps you will only forestall the inevitable. I suppose we shall learn one way or the other. You are of our house now. The hearthstone I gave you will reflect your affinity with us. Come, join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen.
First, answer some questions for me, Bisserain. What is this place, the Midden? Is it some sort of, like, Fey graveyard or something?
The Midden is the cradle in which our race of winter was fostered. It is a place of rot, of decay, a place where the House of Sorrows holds reign.
I see. What else can you tell me of the House of Sorrows, now that I'm part of you, I guess? Honestly, you accept people pretty easily. That challenge was not much of a...
My summer brethren embody the growth and progression of nature. As such, establishing the summer realms came easy to them. But the winter Fae bear the burden of regression and decay in their essence. Left alone, they would never be able to overcome such a weight. They could never unite.
They're usually too depressed to do anything.
The Weeping King took on their sorrows and freed them. We carry the burden inherent in the winter Fae, so they can achieve greatness.
Oh, okay, I get it. That's actually kind of cool, even though the Weeping King does not sound very impressive. You carry the burden of the sorrows. Huh, it sounds like you're actually a lot more interesting than the House of Ballads, aren't you? What's the gallows tree? I heard about it from a lore stone.
To your kind, it is a celebration of war. But before your mortal corpses were hung there by Tuatha, it was the emblem of our house's duty. The most reverent corpses were placed not in the midden, but hung upon those boughs to show all of nature that we still revere our essence of decay. But like all things in these lands, the tree has been defiled by war. Saturnin took our greatest symbol and turned it to filth.
That sounds rude. Who's Saturnin? Probably somebody I'm gonna kill, right?
He is the agent of the Tuatha, and though he bears their allegiance, his appearance is that of a winter fae. I am certain of it. I know little of him, but of me and my house, his knowledge is wide and deep. With every action, he reveals that he is merely toying with us. He is not a type of foe I am familiar with, for he does not attack outright. Instead, he instills fear and despair.
Well, I will make him fear and despair, if I can ever find him. Why did some of your people become Tuatha in the first place? I mean, it sounds like they were living such a grand, cheery existence among the Winter Court. Why would you ever want to rebel against that?
The Fa Kelidae, they call themselves. The Faithful. They take the Fae of Winter and craft them into an army. But they know little of true devotion.
Alright, no. It's way the fuck too late in this story to start making up new names for groups. Nope, they don't get to be called that. They should have been called that earlier. Too late. Hashtag making shit up. So what's been happening recently that I need to know about?
The House of Sorrows made a pact with the Tuatha. They would not interfere with us if we did not interfere with their war with the Alfar. Of course, the Tuatha did not trust us, so they insisted that a new king be appointed to the house, one agreeable to both parties. In the end, I was the one chosen. I was to be king. But in answering that call, I have been labeled a traitor by many within the house.
Well, yeah, if you're the one that the Tuatha picked, you're a little bit fucking suspect, bro. I mean, I don't know that I trust you. If you are agreeable to the enemy, that means the enemy thinks that they can either control you, or that they have nothing to fear from you, or whatever, which basically means you're useless, or dangerous, or both. But whatever. You won't get in my way, ultimately. What about your buddy Sidon? What's up with him?
The Prince of Sorrows once, but
the
now,
Prince of Sorrows.
no longer. He wages a war against the Tuatha with little support, but his own strength. Perhaps that is enough for him, but the only thing he will weaken is the house's morale.
Well, he seems to be doing more than you so far. At least he started a band. Bitter Frost. Canadian garage band. Alright. Fine. I don't really need your help in any way, but let's just, you know, for academic purposes, how can we stop the Tuatha?
If we are to discuss the plight of the house, I will do so at his heart. Come, meet me in the main hall of the House of Sorrows, and we will speak more.
Right, why not just talk about it now? It makes sense to go to a second location with you. Okay, fine. Fine, Bisserain. I'll meet you at your stupid place later. I have completed my 167th task. I've escaped the proving halls and completed Bisserain's trial, allowing me to join the House of Sorrows and aid them in the fight against the Tuatha. I have been known to fuck factions up before, though, so I hope these people know what they're getting into. Voices of the Dead. Oh, hello. No. Cut the games. Cut the games. Staff of the Ashen Prophet. Ew, ice. Blasphemy. The Ashen Prophet was the Losofar mage Cyrinda Brasail, founder of the Order of Ash. Okay. Dangerously useless, yeah. Seriously, you just casually stride everywhere you go like that? Come on, guy.
Speak.
Wait, where the fuck am I now? Oh, I'm in the House of Sorrows. Alright. Oh, and they got their own theme song and everything. Okay. Well, I have more respect for them now that I know they have a theme song. Well. We will explore all that the House of Sorrows has to offer. Almost 139 hours. And I have the rest of the Midden to do, and the Keening, and the Drum Forest, and Caelid Coast, and High Folgen, and Shadow Pass, and Twilight Pass. A lot of passes in this area. And Amara, and Bale, and the DLC areas. So I have a shitload of stuff left to do. And I'm already like 140 hours almost into the game. It's crazy. We're talking 200-hour playthrough here, man. It's nuts. Nuts. But all that is going to be on our next episode. Because that's going to do it for this one. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.